Today.
I want to see
And
the
we
hips.
are live. Good
Hello.
morning, goddesses.
Good morning.
And to all of those that love us, welcome
Into
to Me Moments in the Morning. All
it is
right,
morning.
it
Right?
is. Whew, bright and early. I think we're struggling just a little bit.
Are we? It's hard to tell. Just doesn't feel like a struggle for me right
You
now.
No,
got it.
I'm good.
You
I
got
just
it.
came off a win from last night, so I'm like I'm cloud nine.
You
Oh,
came from
Nope.
where?
good. A win.
Oh my goodness. I was,
Oh,
sometimes if you see my day, sometimes you hear about my day, but if you get to see the crazy from me moments until later. So I entered a speech competition and I'm rushing. So I went to my office. Then I had to go back again, pick up some food to feed, the little one, and then run back. And I had 6:45 was the time to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I drop everything on the ground that I was carrying, quickly like switch. And so I got on camera and I'm like, blue doesn't work. So I went into for the orange to get like, and that's when our conversation come to life because I'm like, ooh, look at that. It looks so different from the blue to the orange. And I switched to my
mhm.
orange. And it was something impromptu. So you don't get to know what they're going to say to you in advance. You just get there. I was number 5, did all my stuff sitting there with the people in the breakout room. This is all on Zoom, by the way. And this is with judges and everything. People I don't know who the heck they are and other people. So I get on, the person says the question, I answered it, and then at the end they give you the tally and who's the top whatever. And guess who's the top 2 winners? Me and Val. Me and
Yay!
Val. Me and Val. I was
Yay!
just like,
I love it. I love
I thought she was gonna get it all. She's so good. And I
Congratulations.
was just like, what? And then in that moment, I'm like, instead of being like, I'm surprised, I'm shocked, and all that kind of stuff, I was just simply grateful because for a long
Exactly.
time, it took me a while to get used to good things happening to me back to back. So I'm
Yeah.
used
Mhm.
to being cursed and bad things happening. And now I'm like, let me say it out loud when good things are happening one after the
Yeah.
other and expect it to
Yes.
continue. I was just like, thank you. And that's all I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
say.
Yay!
And
I
I'm
Yay!
ready
love
to
it. Submission.
Congratulations to you
you.
and Val. You and Val. I
That's
love
right. We
it.
are slaying wherever we go.
Yes. Yes.
Wherever we
Okay.
go, whatever we
We
do.
took it
Mark
all.
the time.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I want us to switch lanes a little bit and think about this. Let me get this message
The
ready
message.
for
Hey,
you all this
Belinda. Hi, Joyce.
morning. Yes. Thank you for joining us this morning,
Hey,
goddesses.
ladies.
All right, let's see. We are, of course, heading to the Slay Bible. And today we are reading from page 109. 109. I got to get there myself. Hold on.
Get your bingo number ready. 109.
All right.
Are the
Okay,
students
I'm
ready?
there.
You there? Okay.
And you got your glasses on and
I'm gonna get my
everything?
I can
spectacles.
see. I can see
Get my
today, y'all.
spectacles.
Okay, we good.
I'm
I
really there
love it.
now.
Okay.
All right. You are more divine than you are physical. Own it and walk in it as part of your truth. Keep it in the forefront of your mind and know that as you do, you are basking in positivity. You are basking in love, light, life, and truth. You are basking in the future you want, the life you want, the love you want. A few years back, I came across my BAM anthem. BAM,
Mm,
by any means necessary. Y'all know how I do.
bam.
This right here got me to shift my thinking about who I am, why I'm here, and what I'm doing. It was a quote by Dr. Angela Davis. Every time I read it, every time I read it
Mm,
previously, every time I read it now, I thank her for conveying and sharing such profound thoughts. and life-changing words of wisdom. I've
Mm.
loved this quote from the time I ate of its fruit to this moment right here. And here's the quote: I am no longer accepting the things I cannot change. I am changing the things I cannot accept.
Mm-hmm.
See, Goddess, I am on a mission to no longer accept the bullshit I cannot change. At the same time, I'm changing the bullshit that is no longer acceptable to me.
Oh,
How about you? So, let me read the quote to you one more time. I am no longer accepting the things I cannot change. I am changing the things I cannot accept.
all right.
And I
Okay.
will put that in the chat so that everybody can continue to eat of
All
its
right. All
fruit.
right. All right.
All right. Oh, wait, hold up. Wait a minute. Gotta put
What?
some
What? What? What?
that
What?
in it.
My God.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
2 days
Gotta
in a
put some
row.
that
What is
in it.
happening?
Hey, I don't know.
Okay, you can lock all the doors now. Everybody's here
Get
Lock
out
it
of
down.
here.
Shut it down.
because we
Shut it.
left the door open for you, Val. But you're here now.
Show them your trophy, Val. I was telling them.
Congrats.
Yes.
What happened?
She was
You
telling us
won
how you
something, Val.
slayed yesterday.
Well, let me shine the light back on her. She's the one who ended up slaying. Really, she's the one that came in number one and won the contest that we were in for Toastmasters. Congratulations, Dr. Marie.
Awesome. Woo, 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 woo.
You.
I mean, my hand clappers over here. I'm getting it
We
together.
won.
We
We
won.
won. We.
Yes. Alessandra
We.
said, okay, the fabulous four. Yes, we are in the house. I'm
In the
loving
house.
it.
In
Love it,
the
love it,
house.
love it.
We can pass for quads.
Yeah.
They can't tell us apart.
Oh, so how y'all feel about that though this morning? I
The
am no
quote.
longer accepting the things I cannot change. I'm changing the things I cannot accept.
It's like it
Uh,
started yesterday, right?
Right?
yeah.
It started yesterday.
It
Mhm.
did. It really
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Hmm.
For me, it started for me earlier this week. I know I was thinking there are some things I would like to change, and my thing is you can't change people. You can change your
Mm.
attitude toward that person.
Hmm.
You can change
Hmm.
you, but you have no control over anybody else.
Yep.
And I'm
Right.
okay with relinquishing control because unfortunately I'm an A-type personality. I like to be in control.
Mm.
I'm
Control.
playing.
Right? Right. You are not alone with that though. You are not alone.
With my
Never
Janet
alone.
Jackson.
It's a party. We have
It's a
Right.
gift, actually, right? It's a gift. It's,
Yeah.
it's just like, if somebody gives you a very sharp knife, you can slit your wrist with it, or you could cut some paper art, or you could
Yes.
right.
slice some fruit and feed hungry people. I mean, so
Mhm.
it's a gift, that whole, what do you call it, type A? It's a gift.
Whatever that type is,
Type
mountain
A.
spirit,
It's a gift. It's a gift.
Type A.
whatever that is. But no, I
Type
think I
A.
think it's horrible when we are so self-focused and I mean self-focused in a negative way where we're
Mm.
interning and I kind of doing something that's kind of not loving to ourselves by saying,
Mm.
"Oh, I want this to happen, and how come they won't let me have it happen?" And it's like, no, I'm going to go ahead and accept that because acceptance brings peace. I don't know about
Mm.
Mm,
nobody else, but for
yes.
me, acceptance brings peace.
Yeah.
I love that, Val. Acceptance brings peace.
Indeed.
I don't know.
And as opposed to, instead of like silencing or ignoring our screaming child, um, it's better to just admit that you have a screaming child.
Mm.
It's like, yeah,
Exactly.
maybe I can't meet those needs right now, but this is what they are,
Yep.
and it's my responsibility to tend to the needs of this child. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Even with dealing with other people,
Yeah.
that was a big eye opener for me. just because I now believe that once you accept people for where they are, they can be crazy, they can be, the person is negative or mad all the time. Once you accept them where they are, you're good. It takes you out of their mess. And yeah, so I
But
learned
that
that
one,
just accept people where they are.
that's
I
a
got
good
a,
one.
I got a little with that one though.
Okay, what's your end?
Because no, I agree with you, but my came up as like, well, if where they are is in my life and I don't want them there, I don't think I'm ready to accept them. But that's just my truth.
I don't think
But you
that's
recognize
no,
that.
I accept them. I just move them to the side. I'm not saying
Yeah.
keep them right forefront
Stay
in the
here. Yeah.
forefront because people gotta go. Some people just got. I think Val
Okay.
got snapped.
She got to
But
go.
that's where I was
But
getting
I
to.
agree with you with
You got to
that. I
go.
like that.
We can make the decision of who can go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right.
Part of
Yeah,
it. Wow, where are you?
she got
Yeah.
snatched.
You
Here
can,
she comes. She's coming back.
Well, come on, guys.
Baby,
that
come
was just
back.
to make a point. That was to make a
Anything.
point.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Val.
Thank you for that live experience, Val.
The analogy live.
Yes. You got to know when to walk away.
Know when to fold them. Know when to run.
Know when to run.
Or hide. One of those.
Even virtually.
It's possible. No, I was thinking of Maya's thing too, because it's not just you seeing, but it's also when they show you, right? When they show you,
Mhm.
believe it. When they
Yeah.
show you, because sometimes we
When
give
they show
passes
you,
as
believe
women, we're
it.
like, they were having a bad day. Oh, maybe it's just this and that. We come up with stories and excuses for them and for us
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
tolerate and
Yeah.
accept
Mhm.
literally the BS. And you're like, why are you rationalizing this situation right there? And somebody looking in, you see it clearly for what it is. And then that person is just so blinded, and you're like, how do you not see this crazy
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
in front of you? And so part of it is just seeing it, but accepting it, but also not literally putting your blinder on as if it doesn't exist, as
Yeah.
if it's not happening.
Right.
And
Right.
that can happen, so quickly because it starts with a little lie we tell ourselves.
Mm.
Oh, it's only one finger. It's okay. And next thing you know, it's like a whole hand, right? But it starts with that little lie, and then next thing you know, we're going completely in the opposite direction. And I think that's one of the things that I would recognize is no longer accepting. Don't take that shit from yourself. Like don't
That's right.
accept the lies even from
Mm.
yourself. I think that's
Right.
where we begin to evoke honesty from the
Mhm.
people around us.
Yes. I love that you said that, even from yourself. Don't accept that bullshit
Check
stuff you've
yourself.
been telling yourself all this time.
You're
I
gonna have to
love
check
that.
yourself. Yeah, no, those are great. And I think as we're thinking about that one too, because it's good to see what those things are consciously and intentionally.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they're there, but honestly, if you don't even like recognize it, see it for what it is, you really miss it. And the clearer it is, it's amazing sometimes how much you just miss it, gloss over it, brush it, and you're like, it's not happening. And so for me, it's also people's view of myself. I think that one's been for a few months, years now, in terms of their perception, how they view you, but also the idea of me having to deal with their whatever it is they're dealing with, or most of the time projecting their insecurities at me. And I've seen that a lot of time. I consider myself to be, I don't know if I'm type A, Val, but I do see, even if I'm subtle, even if my light is not bright, I'm still a threat. And sometimes they see things in you that you don't even see in terms of our power and how we grounded and centered in it. And so looking at you, they see their lack of light, their lack of everything that they want. And so their way of showing that is to literally trying to destroy you. And I was actually thinking of Bell Hooks because she has a quote that says that in terms of literally people will try to destroy you because you're a threat. And then they just don't want you to exist or want to see you at all. And so sometimes it gets bigger than just feelings and how they're treating you in certain spaces. Like they literally want you to be gone so they can feel better about themselves.
But
And
but
you,
even they don't understand it the way you do.
Mm.
They're just on a program.
I'm not going to allow my light to be I don't have time for it. I don't have a bandwidth for that, because if I speak up and make my point and you feel threatened by that, or whatever that situation is, because that used to happen to me a lot in some spaces that I was in, and I'm thinking, I need you to respect me, and I need you to listen to me, and no, I'm not trying to take over, and no, I'm not trying to whatever you're thinking about. And what I've had to do constantly is to constantly show up, shine bright, and then eventually they adjust. They put on their sunglasses.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, well, that's exactly where we are in the same bandwidth, because I was thinking the darkness is always going to abhor the light. And I'm sitting here looking at all three of you and hearing what Dr. Marie is saying. It's like, yeah, when you shine your light, I mean, your light is always shining. It's not you. It's not on you. You think you're turning it on and off, but I don't know what you're doing. But your light is always on. So you are a threat, but what is it that you're a threat to? You're a threat to the darkness. That's all they know, but at the same time, we inherently know that we are beings of light. So to see another light shining bright was like, oh shit, how'd she do that? I hate her. Why she shines so bright? But look at the work we're doing. We're all four of us here are dedicated to awakening that consciousness and other beings, right? And to sharing that awareness, and also, but that ability to recognize your light. That's what the me moments for. Yes. So the threat thing is like, consider who you're a threat to, and it's okay, because you're not pushing them out the window. You're pushing them into their true selves.
Yeah, you can always get out of the way. That's always an option.
No, it's okay. Let them stay. They can stay.
They can stay.
It's all right. We got this.
Be like, I can't help all this.
Right. And you know what? Let me say this. Mountain Spirit, there was something that you always said, and it will not leave my brain. And Marie, you're gonna love this. But she would always say, you're here to plant the seed and then hold the space. So even in doing what you're doing, shining your light, no matter who's mad about it, no matter, who's trying to come at you any kind of way, any of those things, to me, like that, just hearing that, plant the seed of who I am, the information that I have to give, the good medicine that I give on a regular, all of that, just continue to be and do you. And somebody, they're hearing it, so we have to, damn it, Val.
The spirit is here.
So we kind of have to operate from that space. Yeah. Like, you know what? Yeah. I'm gonna keep doing my thing. So
keep doing it, keep planting. I can't believe you were talking about seeds all along. All along. If I needed that message about seeds, y'all been talking about this way
all
before.
All the time.
Yeah. And the connection is real. I'm telling you.
It's real. I'm telling you. Yeah. Now, why am I thinking of Mother Teresa? Of her anyway. In the final analysis, it's between you and God anyway. Yes. So it's like she starts off by saying, people are ignorant, stupid, or she don't use those exact words, but they can be insensitive, they'll hurt you and betray you, and you try to help them and they kick you in the teeth and all of that. Forgive them anyway, love them anyway, because in the final analysis, it's really between you and the Creator. It ain't between you and them. It's not between you and them.
That's right.
All right, Val, we're gonna try this one more again. One more again.
Bell around her neck.
It's called The Darkness Keeps Snatching Me Out of This Room.
The light will win. The light will win. I will send you some light.
Yes.
I like the challenge.
So everybody shine our lights towards Val. All right, Val. What words of wisdom do you have to give us that they trying to keep?
I'm gonna sing my Rihanna song. Shine bright like a diamond.
All right.
We do not have the copyright to play this music.
So we sing. So we
We
sing.
sing. So we sing. So we
Yep.
don't have to worry about the copyright. There you go. I
That was
gave
like
her
2
credit.
seconds.
Barely
2 seconds.
recognizable. I recognize it.
Wow.
my
I
goodness.
know. Wow.
All right. All right.
And here we
Final
are.
thoughts.
Nobody's
You got
gonna
enough
stop you
time?
now.
Yeah, ain't no stopping us now.
That's right.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I'm hearing that too. All the music is coming to my mind now, Tracy.
It's perfect with the moon.
Every day, I know.
Perfect. This is the point. This is the point of no return. This is like the second to third day of the gibbous. This is the point of no return. Everything should be polished now. Everything. Just
Yeah.
let that vision, let that dream go. That's right. Ain't no stopping it now. This is it.
Right.
That baby gonna be born.
All
Oh,
right. Come on,
Water
baby.
done broke.
it is done.
Stopping.
Done.
Stopping.
Ain't no stopping it.
It's done.
So congratulations on all your victories, everyone. God is listening, everyone listening.
Yeah.
Whatever you set out to do on this slay with us, I declare a victory over it. You have won. So just prepare ye
Yeah.
for whatever it is you prayed for, whatever it is you cast your spell into. Just prepare to receive, because that's all there's left to do.
All right.
I like that. I will
love it.
receive it because I need to slay. It's Friday and I want to slay. It is Friday and I want to
Friday.
slay.
I'm gonna slay. I'm slaying today. You have won. Prepare to receive. That's it.
I love it.
We
We've
bring
decided.
this to a close. Thank
Thank
you
you,
all for joining
Denise.
us this morning.
It is done. It is done. I see
Wow,
Alicia
it
made
is
it
done.
through.
She did.
Alexandra.
Oh, who
Alexandra.
was here? I didn't see who was here. I can't see.
Oh, you have to look at the comments.
I can't.
Put your glasses back on. That's
Even
what
with
needs to
these
happen.
glasses, don't do that.
Oh my
They don't
goodness.
do computers.
Oh,
That's all right.
my
We
It's
just
too
give
much
shout
light.
outs. So Belinda, we love that you are here with us
Hi,
this morning.
Belinda. Who else? Who else was here?
Auntie Joyce.
Hey, Auntie Joyce.
Alexandra, my cousin, is in the
Alessandra, hi,
house.
cousin.
Yes, Alicia came in.
Hi, Alicia.
Hi, Alicia.
Yay, we
Alicia.
love it. We love it. So
I'm
if you have
Dina on
not done
Clubhouse.
so already,
Hey, Charlene.
please subscribe to the channel Slay with Trey and like the videos. Like the videos. When you come into the space, just click like. Y'all know we bringing it anyway. All right. So if you are coming over to Clubhouse, we will see you over there for a continuation of Me Moments in the Morning, and we get together each day to share our gratitude, intention, affirmation of the day. We get together to share the love too, right? So we're bringing it. Much love to you all. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Mwah.
See you
Bye.